Hello, this is Tammy Morrison of Unleashing Your True Self. And if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you're not, why not? Hit the little subscribe button and hit the bell so that you can be notified when I come on live or when I post new videos. So, we're going to get started. This week's weekly wisdom drop, and for those of you that don't know me and don't know what the weekly wisdom drops are, they're just drops of information that have come across my mind that I'm sharing with other people. So, and also I do not own the rights to the music. There, now the housekeeping is out of the way. All right, so today's weekly wisdom drops is share your story, because it wasn't just for you. So I'm encouraging people to share their story because of how much healing that you will attain when you do that. And sharing your story is so courageous. It takes you to another level within yourself. It makes you proud of yourself. It also allows you to get the healing that you need. It allows you to go to a place where you're able to forgive, sharing your story. And so the importance that I'm speaking of today of sharing your story is regarding the fact that it is not just for you. Now, as I went through a lot of changes and a lot of things that happened in my life, I realized that my story wasn't just for me. Because as I prayed, as I'm sure many of you do, as I prayed and I asked God, why did I have to go through so many things that I went through in my life, especially as young as I was? Because I went through a lot of transitions, I'm going to call them trauma, at a young age. And I asked God, why did I have to do that? Although I took responsibility for my part in it because, when you go through transitions and trauma, you do have a part in it. Now, that's not to say that all of it is your fault, and blame has nothing to do with anything here. I'm not even talking about that. What I'm talking about is taking responsibility for your actions, and also now sharing that story. Because as you share, it's going to help you to heal. It's going to help you to experience forgiveness. It's also going to help you in being blessed. And so I'm saying that sharing your story also is going to help other people, because so many times we go through a lot of things and it's not really all for us. I mean, we learn the lessons in the process. However, it's not just for us. We have to decide that we are going to begin to heal from all these packed down traumas that we carry, because more than likely carrying packed down traumas was a coping mechanism. It actually helped you to cope in this life with things that you had to deal with. And there are times where people go through things that are so horrendous that they need to pack them down in order to survive. It is a true coping mechanism. So once you pack them down, they stay there until you release them or until you explode. So the better way to do that is to release them and not to just explode. So this is what we are going to do at this time. And I have shared my story in my book, my new book that's coming out, Walking Away. And I would encourage you to grab a copy. It's going to be on Kindle for 99 cents. It's going to be in paperback as well. I'm going to put it on Audibles. So this is the thing that I'm doing in order to share my story. So consider this and think about, how do you share your story? What is your story? The first thing is, what is your story? So sit down and capture that and decide, what is your story and where do you go from here? So it's time for you to share your story. And I'm encouraging that just because it was such a healing process for me, and I came out on the other side of it so blessed. And even now, as I share this story live on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever I share it, wherever I can share it, it's still a healing process. And still, I feel so grateful that I'm able to share this story, because there are lots of people that were unable to share their story and they're in the ground, so then you can't even get their story from them. So in order to stop that from happening, because I just got word that another one of my classmates has passed away at 51 years old, too young to die. Make sure that you begin to share your story, because your story will not only help and bless and heal you, it'll also help and bless and heal other people. So thank you so much for joining me for this week's weekly wisdom drop. Share your story. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day whenever you're catching this, and make sure that you comment, because I do try to respond to all the comments. And if you're not subscribed, why not? Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you'll know when I come on live like this or when I post new videos. Thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.